Which is faster, Bubble or ChatGPT? Today I'm doing the front end for a very simple delivery app twice. I have been using Bubble for the past 4 years and I have a lot of back-end experience with Node.js, but I have never used HTML, CSS and JavaScript for doing apps or websites professionally. So let's check out how much Copilot can speed up that.
So let's start with the time lapse of the Bubble version first, then all the different app only code. If you see a little bit of code here, is just because I'm copying the colors from the other version. This is sped up 8 times. It's a little bit too much, but it's just a quick rundown of everything I did from zero to the very basic front end for a delivery app. Is not like super complete, but it's the front end. No search, just the visual design part, and some API calls to a public API for getting meals.
Hang on, it seems that Wix is working on a bubble killer, but using the very popular React framework. And most importantly, it blends perfectly with your code editor such as Visual Studio Code, so you can work on your project visually and see the code changes in real time. And it's also free. My next video is all about this tool, so probably subscribe.
I created some categories and start directly on the Bubble database internally for example, Mexican, Japanese, just the name and a picture, right? That's what we are seeing right now. I created that internally and didn't add like any picture. I put, might seem strange for someone, but I put like a picture loader here and created just a very quick privacy settings just to be able to upload the pictures from the front end, like the preview app itself, just because I find it a little bit more faster to do that instead of uploading internally. That's what we are seeing right now. So the idea here is we will have like a first row to choose the category, and then below like columns for different meals available depending on what is the current category, right? Please have in mind this is not like a very super perfect comparison between the two of those. For example, in Bubble, I'm much more familiar with using Bubble, so some things just come up naturally. For example, I just created like a left menu sidebar, just like with some placeholders to where we will have some common things like the help or logout or something like that. But obviously, if you're like a professional coder for front end for several years, maybe you probably feel completely different from me, right? So that's an option. Here I'm doing something cool, that's doing the API call again, displaying a list each time the categories are clicked, right? Here I just changed the names because the API call I'm using is not like the name of the country itself. It has to be like Japanese and Mexican, not Mexico. That was wrong, so a small mistake. Total time for doing this app on Bubble was 44 minutes in total, and the code only version took me specifically like the double, so 1 hour and 20 minutes. Okay, but again, some professional coder could get here and say, oh, you are too slow, I can do the same app in like 10 minutes. It's possible. Okay, let's check out the code only version right now. I think this is sped up like 6 times. I'm using Copilot. Bear in mind also that between the time I recorded this, they already launched another version that's called Copilot X. Hey, by the way, if you need help mentoring or bug fixing on Bubble, you can use the link below to schedule a call with me. We charge $40 an hour. I am also the developer of Zaploop, the automation for sending WhatsApp messages. So if you want to create like a chat bot or something like that, that's very cool too.